Now, there are a number of things that support this hypothesis that Jim's name isn't actually Jim. We have the relatively well-known scene where Michael calls in Jim to his office, and he calls Jim James, Jim, Jimothy, and wants to clarify what Jim's name really is.
Well, to be fair, Jim, James, Jimothy. To be fair, Jimothy, that sounds weird. Are you okay with being called Jim?
I am.
All right.
We also have the Dwight interrogation scene in the episode Pam's Replacement.
I would listen to my homemade test because your husband is definitely lying. In fact, he's lied about every question, even his name. Who are you really? Doesn't it worry you in the slightest that Jim is not his real name?
In the Niagara Falls episode, when Jim and Pam are getting married, Jim Halpert's surname is spelt Halpret, and we can see this actually being focused in on by the camera twice in this episode. In the christening episode, his surname is referred to as Halbert.
Before we go, I'd like to remind everyone that the Halberts have been kind enough to host a reception next door immediately following the service.
Halbert. And B, I think a more appropriate statement would be, the Halberts are hosting an intimate reception for their invited guests.
So you can start to see there is a very strong inconsistency in what Jim's name actually is, and it starts to raise questions around what is Jim's real name.